Welcome to my channel. So today I am going to be talking about this new token. Now everything that I'm about to tell you is not financial advice. So you do your own research. But here's what I found. So today we're going to be talking about render token. Now if you're asking what is render token? So render is a network of GPUs used to help with rendering. If you watch any movies or played video games with digital 3D graphics and they look real, the process of making things look real was an intense computation called rendering. Some guy from Twitter said that. So I'm going to be talking about who uses rendering. So pretty much rendering is a big deal. Everything has to go through. So artists, they use rendering. So they have the NFTs that are a big thing right now. Those NFTs are worth millions of dollars. Now, in order for them to be worth millions of dollars, then they have to make those things look real. Movies use rendering. So we've gone from DVDs to HD to 4K and beyond. IMAX, they all have to go through the rendering process to make things look the way they do. That's just the wave of the future. Video games, they've come a long ways. We started with Atari back in the day. The graphics on that compared to MMOs right now, where the graphics are intense. If you look at some of the graphics in some of these video games, they are freaking amazing. Now, a thing that's gonna make rendering a big deal is people are talking about the metaverse. The metaverse is gonna be a big deal. Even if that does happen, then everybody's gonna have to render their work. So if people are gonna want to go into virtual reality, people are going to demand that the virtual reality is amazing. So they are gonna want photorealistic scenery. So rendering is something that is going to be widely used. Now this is not financial advice, but I'm gonna tell you about the potential, I guess, of this render token. The potential, the moon. Yeah, you heard it right, the moon. Now, why the moon? Well, the render token actually has utility. 99% of the tokens, coins that are crypto based, they have no utility. They're just based on hype. Render token actually has utility on it. So I'm going to go a little bit of the math on the token. So there is going to be about 536 million match tokens available. Right now, there's only about 172 million tokens that are circulating. It's a new thing. It's actually been around for a while, but it's catching some steam. The market cap of the render token is actually pretty low. If we go in here, the market cap as of now is 1.1 billion dollars. So we are definitely early on this. Now I'm gonna compare it to a couple of different coins on where I think this token is gonna go. So these two coins that I'm talking about are two coins that you may have heard about. One of them is Dogecoin and Shiba. So those two coins at their peak, they had a $40 billion market cap on nothing but hype. They had no utility, and who would have guessed? But I mean, they went to 40 billion. So remember, this token is only has a market cap of 1.1. So if we were to compare it to those two coins, if they got to 40 billion, if we get render token 40 billion, that would actually put the coin be worth about 264 per token. So remember, this is not financial advice. We're at 1.1 billion. If we 40x from that, that would put it at about 264, and we're at 40 billion. So I mean, we have utility. Those coins were made as a joke, so trade at your own risk. Some of the pros that have talked about this token are predicting that this industry, the rendering, it's been around, but they're predicting that it becomes, more easily available for other people, with the GPU mining, it could go to 100 billion plus. So, just based on the math on that, you're looking at 500 plus on the token worth. We're sitting at 6.65. So we got a lot of room to grow. So, This is something that I would recommend. Remember, this is not financial advice. Now, you're sold a token. Where can you get it? Well, I can help you with that. So there is a couple of places where you can get it. Well, more than a couple of places. The biggest one right now, it actually just got listed on Binance, which is the biggest exchange in the world. More people are coming. If you're in the U.S., you can get it on Gate.io. Also, you can get it on Crypto.com. The exchange that just got the naming rights to the Staples Center that was worth 700 million plus. Crypto is not going anywhere. Uh, we're waiting for a couple of changes to list them. It's gonna come sooner or later. Render token is a ERC20 token. I think they're gonna migrate to Solana, but as of now, they're on Ethereum blockchain. They are gonna go to Coinbase Pro. Also, it's probably gonna go on FTX. So what you want to do with this token is get it before everybody else finds out about it. Now, this is not financial advice. Trade at your own risk.